Here's Sellers, touchdown! South Carolina has the lead.
Triple option, can hand it to the back, defensive end chills. Then you see the flat control run out with the receiver.
From the big bodies in the middle. Sellers rolls to his left, has a wide open receiver, and a touchdown. Mazio Bennett Jr., a 24-yard score. The true freshman with just his third career catch. He had 2 last week against ODU, and now he has his first career touchdown.
And just a miscommunication in the back end of Kentucky. The outside corner, number 6, J.Q. Hardaway, stayed on the post to the inside, which allowed.
Sanders is the running back. They fake a pitch to him. Another open receiver and a touchdown. Joshua Simon, the tight end, 16 yards.
Well, I've said for a while that these guys are starting to fly downhill. They don't fly downhill, but look at Sellers. Fake the pitch to Rocket Sanders, gets the defenders to bite just ever so slightly and floats it right up and over the top.
Time now for our player check-in presented by Allstate.
How about the play by LaNorris Sellers on the last couple snaps for the Gamecocks? Keeping the drive alive on 3rd down, avoiding the rush, keeping his eyes downfield, making a nice throw, and then holding those secondary level defenders.
Muscle down to a 1st and goal. Keeper Sellers picks his way to the right and is tripped up, reaching for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a start.
Extends. This offensive line had an incredible opening drive. Kamar Bell, the left guard, just throwing. Look at that. He's up. He is up, and that is a touchdown. Great body control. It's the progressive pylon cam. Use that left hand. Stays up, leans, and gets across that goal line. What an opening drive for South Carolina to get this game started.
A couple of quick complete, enough dynamic plays to balance that out. And there's the keeper, shows the acceleration. Sellers in a foot race. They won't catch him. Atonement, 75-yard touchdown. And Sage Ryan, who knocked the ball loose, whiffed on that tackle.
Reading this play and kind of reading the flow of the defense as the receiver goes into motion. That's kind of what he's sensing. Look at all the white jerseys going with that jet. They think that ball is going out to the perimeter, but instead he pulls it, and look what the job he does at getting downhill. Now you're talking about a big man at 235 pounds running downhill, and with that poor angle by the safety, there's nobody left to catch up to him.
Again, local guy, initially committed to Syracuse. There was some uncertainty there. He didn't feel comfortable in South Carolina, who did not offer him initially out of high school. Upon further review, let's get the local guy here. He turns out.
4th down and 9 for South Carolina. Sellers on 4th down with time. Gonna take a strike to the end zone, and a touchdown scored by Bennett. Wide open, Mazio Bennett, touchdown, Kakalaki.
Carolina, they had a post on the outside, and that's going to occupy this safety, and it's Mazio Bennett on the inside taking his time on the wheel route, and there was nobody deep in the 3rd for Alabama. Really nice design and play call here by Dowell Logans. Dowell Logan, freshman Bennett, man, he's been the most consistent option on these plays, and just love this concept. You see a corner just kind of biting and staying shallow on the underneath throw. And that allows LaNorris Sellers to take advantage and throw.
No timeouts. 31 yards away. Only an 8-point game. South Carolina. Here's the strike they want to the end zone. Incomplete. They were looking for big 6'5" Nick Harbor.
They got to look at that again, because his right foot was really close to being in bounds. Nick Harbor, one of the fastest players in college football on the go route, working against Jackson. Watch this. Catch. Right foot down. Did he have possession when the right foot was still down in the end zone? They are going to have to look at this again.
Watch the progressive pylon cam. There's the foot.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. The previous play is under further review.
Wow.
I think we're going to have an overturn and a touchdown and a potential two-point opportunity for South Carolina. Let's bring in our rules expert, Matt Austin. Is there firm control and a catch at the moment we have the toe down, Matt?
It sure looks like it is to me, Joe. I would be very surprised if this not overturned to a touchdown.
Can you believe this? If they see it the way Matt Austin sees it, the way we see it, Nick Harbor just came up with this miracle catch here on the road at Alabama.
There haven't been a lot of opportunities to go deep down the field for South Carolina in this game. They haven't taken a lot of
down.
I think if you're the offensive coordinator.
After review, the receiver had firm control and had his foot in bounds. Therefore, it's a touchdown.
Wow.
Here we go, folks.
Oklahoma offense, certainly. Thank you, Peter. Great to have you on the road with us today. Sellers steps back, wants to go deep, wide open. Touchdown, South Carolina. A 33-yard strike to Joshua Simon. Well played, LaNorris Sellers in the
cover two. And it looks as though it's a bump call right there to the opposite safety to come over and take the deep third. It's not going to be covered because this route's going to take the safety back in. The delay on the slot wheel right there to the end zone. Frontside safety's not going to be able to get over and cover that much ground. I think that early return orbit motion that Dowell Loggins
Attaway came in at running back, and he went in motion to the right. Empty backfield, designed run, and it's LaNorris Sellers on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
TNT connected, Cam. It's a pin and pull. It's just a thing of beauty. Designed there by Dowell Loggins, the offensive coordinator. But Mazio Bennett, number 3, freshman wide receiver, getting in the action, blocking Cassius Howell, securing the edge, and allowing plenty of space for
coming night game, hostile environment, talented South Carolina team coming off a bye week. Wide open, touchdown, Joshua Simon, 15 yards. For the Modelo playbook.
The Aggies a heavy man coverage team, and you know what beats man coverage? Misdirection, tight ends, and running backs. Well, this time, misdirection. They fake the handoff inside, rolls Sellers to his right, throws a fadeaway jumper, and you get a tight end working against Torin York, the linebacker, and he's wide open in the back of the end zone. Just a thing of beauty with the design from Dowell Loggins. And this offense is clicking, elevate their play at a moment's notice, and they have tonight.
There's a broken tackle. And a touchdown for Joshua Simon. 57 yards, a night of big plays for South Carolina.
And full sellout by A&M against the run. So they just sneak Simon right out into the flat. They fall for it. Simon breaks the tackle of Will Lee, and he's off to the races. Makes another guy miss. And Willie Bryce has come alive. Here as the great tight end makes another big play, and South Carolina on the verge, delivering Shane Beamer a signature win here in 2024.
And locates another receiver down the field.
Here comes some pressure from the Commodores. Gamecocks see it, and they strike for a touchdown. Josh Simon, 17 yards.
What an absolute dime, up and down over the linebacker in the seam. Look at this, he's got to get this up and over Patterson just in time before the safety comes across the field. Beautifully thrown football, and Simon right.
Sellers throws to Sanders. Look at him go. Rocket Sanders. Touchdown! Touchdown, South Carolina.
Mr. Do It All, Rocket Sanders.
33-yard touchdown reception from Rocket Sanders. He has put on a show here in Nashville. And it's all South Carolina coming down the stretch. They lead at 28-7.
This run game going to be successful here against a really good Missouri defense.
That was Simon in motion. Sellers got wide open, and it's hauled in by Nick Harbor for a 26-yard strike.
Corner blitz here, and the safety Marvin Burks is going to have to roll over. Here comes the corner. Burks is going to have to roll over to pick up this vertical, but he doesn't. He goes down, gets his eyes caught in the backfield, and nobody there for Nick Harbor down the sideline, and a big answer.
Sellers, pop pass, end zone, touchdown, South Carolina, Joshua Simon.
Watch the effect that this motion has with Rocket Sanders on Corey Flagg right here. He's going to be the guy that should pick up Joshua Simon, the tight end, but his eyes are all over Rocket Sanders, and possibly a LaNorris Sellers run was as focused as I've seen and as loose as I've seen, which
he was very loose.
Might be a good thing.
Little swing to Jared Brown, elite speed, and Brown takes it to the house. 38-yard catch and run.
In motion, he's going to get the first block, so he's going to come this way. That's going to be the first block. Now Vershawn Lee is going to end up being almost 20 yards downfield working on Marvin Burks, and that's going to be the block that ends up springing this for a touchdown. Look at the big boy, 6'4", 315, getting downfield, just getting a piece of Marvin Burks there to spring Jared Brown.
Sanders 19 carries, 53 yards. Here's a quarterback, wants to throw to the back of the end zone and caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. It's a 5-yard strike to Michael Smith. And 3 receivers who hadn't touched the ball all night each come up with big catches on this drive. Left foot that cost him.
And it was the touchdown here. If I was thinking quarterback run, you know Missouri was as well. Has made some big plays downfield.
Got a small defender on him. Shovel pass, Sanders. Rocket Sanders dances to the 5. And he punishes his way into the end zone. South Carolina back in front.
Defender up front, Christian Williams. You're going to get a down block here, and then Bell's going to come around, and this double team really creates the space for Rocket Sanders. Look at this double team, pushing Williams all the way back, and then it's just all Rocket Sanders breaking 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles, 230-pound bowling ball into the end zone.
Once he got that space and started to get downhill, you could just tell he wasn't going to be denied.
Felt like an earthquake when he got in there. We have him
snap this thing.
Sellers goes under center. Bulldozes into the end zone. Touchdown, LaNorris Sellers. First and goal. Sellers keeps it, pitches it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And it's Maurice Brown with his first touchdown of the season.
Wide receivers. And right there, the little flip pass.
3rd and 3. Sellers takes a shot, wide open, touchdown, South Carolina.
Made humongous strides from last year to this year, and this is just a seam route, and you're going to see the middle linebacker, David Powers. It's tough to run with that guy. That guy's like a 10 flat 100 meters, and
attempting to make it 3 straight touchdown drives for this Gamecocks offense. Wide open, an easy throw. Gage Larvidan wide open, touchdown South Carolina.
Run hard play action all day long. You see all those gold helmets get sucked up to stop the run. And Larvidan leaks out the